Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing? Excellent, guys. Welcome to Kate O Show. Having a live stream today for the first time in a long time. Okay, because you know that the rules and regulation of YouTube change, and if you don't have up to 1,000 subscribers, you're not able to stream directly. All right, great. So today, what are we talking about? I want to talk to you about COVID-19 symptoms and how you can conquer the severe, frightening, symptoms that can come with COVID-19. Okay, excellent. So we all know about COVID-19. COVID-19 is the outbreak that's before the world at this minute in time. It struck China, and from then it has been spreading to the UK, to America, now to Nigeria, to all the parts of the world. And it has actually caused a shutdown, guys. So this is serious. Actually infected, prominent people, everyone on the street is afraid of this thing now. And I believe that we have some tips we can share to help us. And the number one tip for today is this. We've been hearing stay indoors, stay indoors. I don't have anything against that, but what I am worried about is that staying indoors and not knowing what to do is my major concern. That's why I'm doing this video, guys. Okay, you can stay indoors, but while we are indoors, there are things you and I can do to help ourselves, especially when if the symptoms, you've started experiencing the symptoms. So number one thing is that for those of you who have not started experiencing the symptoms, what we've been advised to do that helped was put salt. I normally use the sea salt because it's healthier instead of the regular table salt. Put in warm water, gargle your throat with it before you go out and when you come in. I was doing that, was helping, but human beings, when you do something and you're not feeling sick, it's hard for you to continue. So I discontinued. But I know that really helps. Before I took my daughter to St. Thomas's Hospital in London, I came back, I wasn't feeling too great, but my system, thought, your immune system will suppress, things for you for a period of time until it's not able to do it again. And for some people, it can't even fight at all. Some can fight continuously and will overcome it. So some of you out there have not had the symptoms. You'll be thinking, oh, I didn't have the virus. No, that's not true. There's something we call immune system. And your immune system is like your soldier, your armies that fight for you when foreign bodies, which are microorganisms or viruses, come in contact with you. Those antibodies, in your immune system will act, trigger that like antibody for you at that time to fight that infection for it not to actually, supersede your body. So you have the virus, but your system have fought it, so you wouldn't even know that you had it. Okay, but there's something that I have to put on my cap of microbiologist again now. When this virus came, I said, listen, this is the time for us to actually put heads together and work things out. So remember IgG immunity. Is part of your immune system, all right? The IgG binds to your molecules and actually help to get rid of the viruses, whether COVID or anything can, help you to do that. But again, our immune system, everyone's immune system is not at the same level. That's why you can see some people going to anywhere, shake hands with anybody, and they are still not having any symptoms. Yes, some of them even have the virus in them, but they are asymptomatic. So they can have it in their hands, they can shake you and transfer it to you, but they are not actually sick themselves. So they are asymptomatic. So you should also be aware of that. So for the fact that someone is not having the symptom doesn't mean that you should go and be hugging them and be rubbing hands with them, okay? Because their immune system might be the type that is so strong and powerful and is fighting this organism in them, and they can still spread it when they touch you, touch things around you, but they are not actually suffering from the disease, okay? So that's number one. Use the warm water with salt. As I said, sea salt preferable for me to gargle your throat before you go out and when you come in. Then when you pass that stage, for those of you now, and also wash our hands with, if you don't have a antibacterial wash, because the shops, most of them are running out, you can just put Dettol inside your hand wash, regular hand wash, and wash your hands. When I run out of in the store, that's what I did myself. I put antiseptic inside my hand wash, which is acting as also antibacterial wash and or antifungal, antimicrobial wash. So wash your hands and wash your hands most of the time and clean dry. To clean, I will just use tissue if you can, instead of using a napkin and leaving it and using it again. Because by so doing, you can also transfer the microorganism, which is a virus in this case. Okay, great. So that's what you should do. Wash And another thing I did was to mop my floor with the towel with hot water, mop with hot water, because they can stay on the surfaces of the floor for a couple of days, depending on what kind of surface you have. So that helped me as well. I use it to mop my floor. Okay, after the symptoms, mop my floor, and the clothes I was wearing and the touching, I had to wash them and put the towel antiseptic in the wash as well to wash it with hot water. So when it comes out, I know that any of the viruses in it would have been washed away. Then I wash my washing machine on its own as well. So great. So that's one. That's number one tip. And one thing before you do all this, one thing I must tell you is to quit fear. Okay, fear is something that a lot of people have entertained, either from the social media or from what family members are discussing with you or the message you are receiving. My dear, quit fear. Fear is a weapon of the devil. It's not godly. The Bible said it over, uncountable times in the Bible. Fear not, fear not. It's not there for just for the purpose of being there, because it knows the impact of fear to human body, also to your immune system, guys. It's just like when you're going to face, someone to defend yourself. For instance, now if you're going to a court to defend yourself, if you're panicking, if you're shaking, before the judge or before your opponent, how are you going? Are you going to perform better or worse? So that is how it is. You need to be still. Okay, I know there's a storm now, COVID-19. My children will be like, "Mommy, are you for real? You're not afraid? You're not scared?" I said, "Listen, fear doesn't solve problem." That's why I said in my new book, one of my quotes in my new book about worrying. Since you know that worrying doesn't solve problem, why worry? You see, there's no point worrying, because when you worry, when you're afraid, what you are doing to your body, you are making your body to be more susceptible to the organisms, to the COVID-19, to any infection around. Okay, so you need to quit fear, because fear will make your immune system to be weak. It's not going to strengthen it, guys. And what you don't need now is to weaken your immune system. So this is the time we should rest well. This is the time we should eat well. This is the time we should look after ourselves more. This is not time to worry. And how can you look after yourself? Eating right. In the morning, I like to take like smoothie. Some days I do smoothie. Sometimes I just take fruit first, then I take my breakfast later. You can take like kales. If you don't know what to use, you can use kales. You can put garlic in it and put orange with the back peelings together, because the back peeling is antivirus and is anti-cancerous as well, and also with the rich vitamin C in the orange and at the back, it's going to help your system as well, because once your vitamin level is high, your immune system performs better. So take smoothie. Might not taste nice. My children will say, "Mommy, oh my gosh, can't believe you take that." But that is it. It's the nutrient that I look at. I don't look at the taste alone. But if you are the type that can't take things that are not sweet, you can put some sweet fruits as well, like apple in it, okay, to put that taste. So make sure you take healthy smoothies, as a tip to build your immune system. Another thing I've been doing even before the COVID-19 was this lemon lipstick, the vitamin C. I put in water, not warm water. Then before COVID-19 was just ordinary water. I put it in and I drink. But when COVID-19 came now, they said it's better we take warm water. So I put in warm water, not hot, warm water, and I drink it. This really helped me a lot. I take lots of it. I have like 5 or 4 of this. I've run out of them now, just a few left. So this is what I use for myself. And when the symptom came, I was feeling feverish, feeling achy. If you've been to Nigeria and you've lived there for some time and you've had malaria in Nigeria before, like severe high fever, they call it in Nigeria, that is the symptom. It's not good. But it's not a time for you to be panicking, okay? So when you have that, you can take this, anodine. Because when you call the 111, they won't tell you all this. So I don't want to lose anyone on my contact. I don't want to lose any of my subscribers or anyone out there that I don't even know. So we can do something for ourselves, okay? So while you are home, they're telling you to stay indoor. Don't go and see anyone. Please don't just fold your arms and be waiting for the illness to get to the stage where you'll be breathless before the hospital will give you a bed, okay? Because that's not a guarantee that you can revive you. So take this. Why I take the anodine one is that this one helps with the ache. It helps with the flu and all that. There was one my son got for me, was extra, but when I looked at it, was for like migraine and all that stuff. So that's not what I wanted. So this one helps with the with the flu symptom and the ache that you are having, okay, and the feverishness. So that's what this one helps with. So just read it before you buy. Make sure it's help with feverishness, flu, and all that. So what can you do for yourself again? What you can do is to take make lemon your friend, very good friend at this time, okay? So you can cut it and suck it sometimes, and also squeeze the water in warm water and cut the back, slice it. Make sure you put it in a container that you can heat up, that will not melt. Okay. Then you add garlic and ginger. If you have the live, the fresh ones, that's great. But for me, this is the ones I have at home. It's ginger. This is what I had at home from Christmas. So this is ginger and garlic. So you take some portion of it and add to it. Let it be warm. Don't heat it too much because the nutrients again will be going off with the heat. Just warm it and drink. Okay, you can drink that in the morning and also lasting at night. And there's this thing that our mom used to do for us when we used to have high fever back. We used to cover us with all these herbal leaves. That is working too. So you cut the lemon, ginger in it, garlic. You can put orange peelings, back of the orange peeling as well to it. But lemon, ginger, garlic, boil it when it's steaming up. Some people do it from the fire. No, I don't advise that. Take it off, put it in a container, but make sure it's covered. Then you cover yourself with a blanket first before you slightly open the pot. The plate where you put it, not from your pot. I won't advise you to be steaming from your pot. The bowl that you are steaming from, except it's a pot that you don't use to cook, that's fine. Then you cover yourself close to it and inhale it. Deep breath in, out, in, out, in, out. Be doing that to yourself to help your lungs. And when they say stay in also, don't say you stay in 24 hours. You need to move your legs. So if there's a park around you, I advise you go there to have a walk. I went to the park yesterday 2 days ago. Walk around, walk to, just do some exercise. Walk your staircase up, down. Take some fresh, open your window, ventilate the place before you close it later on. That is very important. Staying indoor is good, but staying indoor alone is not going to help us. And we don't want to be breathless before they will call you an ambulance to come over there. They'll be trying to revive you. We don't want that. Do what you can do now to help yourself. Stay calm, have peace within you. Play music. If the news in the social media is overwhelming and it's beginning to give you some anxiety, switch off, guys. Switch off. Okay, and do things that make you happy. Just put yourself, in that environment that everything is normal, even though it's not normal now. Okay, if that's what can make you happy, because there are some people that really get overwhelmed by situations easily. If you are that type, then put on the best music that you love. Remember something, exciting that you've had recently or in the past, and let that energy come back, because you need that positivity, guys. You need that positive energy. That positive vibe is what's going to help keep your immune system at the best. Okay, and that's what you need now, guys. So as I said that, then stop taking like ice creams and all these cold drinks for now. This is herbal tea. You can take any herbal tea from the shop, but this is the one I got from there's a lady that says she calls it wonder tea because it help a lot of people from different illnesses. So I take it. It's bitter, but as I said to you, I don't think about only the taste of anything. I just think about the nutritional value and how it's helping me. I take herbal tea. Sometimes I just put slices of lemon as well. I even have my bottle. Okay, it's here. Good. Just to tell you what I do. So this is mine here. You see, I put the lemon slices in it. Put the green, the herbal tea, warm water, and I drink it. This is my drink now. They are not sweet. I must tell you, they are not sweet, but they are good. They're helping the body. Okay, and that's what we want. If you generate to where you start coughing, take cough syrup. It doesn't stop you from taking cough syrup. You can take this one. You can take for chesty cough or dry cough. Just be taking them, alternate them. And when you do your lemon drink, if you're coughing, you can put this lemon honey inside as well. Those things that you would take when you have flu, you can start taking them as well. Okay, and help yourself. And me, I went down route to Africa. I did the pepper soup style as well. So I did pepper soup. This pepper soup spice. So I made I just put the fry. I have some chicken. If you have fish, you can use fish. If you have beef, use beef. Boiled it. Put a lot of the spice. Put Maggi and salt. And when it was hot, I was drinking it. Guys, I must tell you, within 48 hours, I got rid of the symptoms. Okay, so I believe you can do that. It's not because my immune system was great. That's why I got rid of it. Because I must tell you, having to look after a child that have complex need is not easy, especially when you don't have support. So I'm not having a great rest. I know, as I told you, resting, all those things help your immune system. So my immune system might not be at the best at this time that this coronavirus came. But that didn't worry me. That didn't make me feel, oh, some of you are thinking, oh, they say it kills elderly people. And I'm elderly, so if I get it, I will die. Please, please, please. Stop fear. Okay, just quit fear. I tell people, someone look at me like, oh, mommy, it's like you're just thinking that this coronavirus, that you have control of the corona. I said, listen, when you worry and fear, what are you going to get from it? Honestly, worry is not going to stop you from contacting it. It's not going to stop you from dying. it's just going to make your situation worse. So why don't you do the best that you can do and be relaxed? Even if death now come finally that you died, at least you didn't die worrying. You died in. But I'm telling you, what we do in a difficult situation can either make our situation worse or better. That is why I really, really advise people to read my book, Triumph in the Midst of Adversity, because the 8 key strategies I've shared in that book, I've applied it several adversity, and even in COVID-19, this is what I've applied. What I'm telling you I did now, I followed the strategy, which is absolute. A is to acknowledge, because some people will have it, they'll say, no, this is not it. Oh, I don't believe it's it. You don't lie to yourself. Don't live in denial. You have to acknowledge, because if you don't acknowledge, you will not seek for help. You acknowledge it first. You see, if you can prevent it from happening next time, yeah. And also, you figure out what the root cause is. How did you contact this? What can you do differently next time? Then you seek for help. You deal with it first, which I did. Then if you can't deal with it, then you seek for help, because nobody can help you more than you can help yourself. Nobody love you more than you love yourself. Like the help we have now, you know what it is. They tell you to call 111, and 111, if they answer in the next how many hours, what they're going to tell you is to stay indoors, guys. They're not going to tell you how to take care of your body, how to do all that. And another thing, let me not forget this, guys, that you must do for yourself to put you in that relaxing mode and to really pamper yourself. Have a lovely hot bubble bath, guys, and put your mint. Where's my mint? It's on the bathroom. The minty shower gel. Pour it inside. Thank God for Sonia. My friend bought me lovely, bowl basket of treats for my body on my birthday. That basket is so full that you can't finish using it. That's what I've been using this time. The mineral salt is in it. All the bubble bath, plus some relaxing one I have already at home. I have some for more so relaxing. I actually pampered myself and put the detox balls in it. Really fluffy, nice. And I soaked myself in there and really had a chill. Chill, relax, man. What are you worried about? Why are you scared of death? You can't run away from death. That's one thing you must come to realize in life. Okay, you can't run away from death. It's God that takes us, death away from us. But what we can do is to help ourselves to get better and not to make our situation worse. Okay, so don't panic. Have a nice bubble bath. You are locked down. This is the time to give yourself a treat. If you're lucky, you're married, you're your husband, this is the time for you to do some more TLC for yourselves as well. Okay, it's not time to panic. It's not time to be put on the TV and be getting anxious. Oh my God, who is the next candidate? Some people are just worried, counting the number of deaths, and that is really making them really overwhelmed. No, don't do that to yourself, guys. So as I've said, if you're watching earlier, I told you about gargling your throat. Continue doing that before you go in and come out of the house. That is good. And also, when you already have the symptoms, what you should do, it's not a time to worry. Don't think you're going to die because you had coronavirus. Come to think of it, do you think coronavirus is worse than all those diseases like cancer and other things out there? It's just because it's an outbreak now, and it's a new strain which was created by, I think this is man-made, really, through some science and mutating the genes and all that, make it really more violent sometimes. But apart from that, whatever it is, just tell yourself that even if coronavirus have come to kill the whole world, it's not you, man. Forget about that and move on with your life and do what you can do for yourself, guys. That is the approach, the way I approach life. Okay, so know that your immune system have a vital role to play here, so don't mess around with your immune system. If you have any underlying health condition, like maybe you have low iron before, make sure you take your iron tablets. Don't forget that. Okay, take your iron tablet. If you can't take iron tablet now, make sure you make spinach your best friend and kales. Eat lots of them if you can't get any medication now. If you have a sunflower leaf, they call it sorrel. If you have it, you can boil and be drinking to help with your iron level at now if you can't get to the doctor. But what you must not do is not to worry, guys. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry. Quit fear, okay? Fear is not of God. Okay, it doesn't help you, it doesn't help your immune system, it just helps the devil to actualize their plans. Okay, so COVID-19 hasn't come to kill you or to destroy you. There's something you have to learn from this time, and it's to tell you that, listen, the doctors don't have the answer, the bank don't have the answers. The people that have the answer here now is God, and you are the one that have the answer to help yourself to get out of this mess. Okay, so that is what we need to know, that we need to take God as number one, because literally you run to GP sometimes make people not know how to pray. So you pray, okay, pray And one verse of the Bible, chapter of the Bible, I would advise you to actually glue to at this time is Psalm 19, guys. Psalm 19 has been prepared for a time like this. You need to believe every word from that book. Believe it, and you will know that, man, you can see why Kate don't worry, okay? Even other illnesses that will come in the future, if the word of God is true, the word of God must be fulfilled. Things will happen, okay? We only hear rumors of them, you will not partake of it. And even if it come near you, know that it will not kill you, will not destroy you. So, that's what I have for you for today. And if you have done all this and you're still not feeling better, leave me a message underneath here. I'm going to come back again to give you one more last one that you have to do when you have done all this and you still think, listen, Kate, I'm still not feeling better. You can call the 111 when you have, when you within this time. Don't stop calling them. But what I'm telling you, don't sit at home and fold your arms and say, oh, I want to just sit at home because I feel sick. I can't do anything for myself. No, don't get to that level. That's sorry. Feel sorry for yourself. Pity party is not going to help you. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. The lady that makes my actually told me the other day that one of our customers called her that she was so sick. And he just told her, do this, do that. And the woman called back and said, I'm feeling better. You can see. So talk to somebody as well about it. There are things that I tell you, this pepper soup spice thing really helped me as well. And all the lemon, please. If you have not ordered lemon, if you don't have any lemon in your house now, please order some. Go to a shop now and pack some and keep in your house. Lemon is very good for you at this time. If you think your coffee and the coffee is stopping, not letting you sleep, just cut it, put a little bit of salt, squeeze it together, squeeze it, make it very juicy, and suck it really much before you do the drinking one later on. And at night before you sleep, maybe 12 midnight, if you're awake, do one again and sleep. Because when you are sleeping at that hour of the night, your temperature might seem to rise and might feel more feverish. So drink it late as well. If you wake up to go and wee and you feel a bit sick, just do another quick one and drink. And get yourself better. Give yourself nice treat. Eat well. This is not time to say, oh, I'm too lazy to eat. No. Try and do something to eat, guys. Eat well this period because you need that energy. Your body needs this energy. And remember that your immune system is there for you. It's not against you, but you can make it to be there looking and not doing anything by making it harmless. Don't disarm your immune system with worry, with fear, with stress. Don't stress it up. Don't stress yourself up. Be relaxed, okay? Be relaxed. Know that you will not die from coronavirus. Just believe it and know it for yourself. That is not your portion. That you won't die from it, but you're going to live to testify about it and to share this to your children. That there was a time when this outbreak of COVID-19 came. Do you think COVID-19 is just here? Somebody was sending a message say, oh, somebody did a video of COVID-19. COVID-19 has been there. We just had a new strain. There's an outbreak now. So it's not new. Okay? It's just an outbreak of a new strain. And as I said, researchers, some stupid people have done some stupid things, to manipulate the organism and make it like mutated and making it act, more than it should be. But at the same time, you can help yourself, guys. We can help ourselves. As I said to you, that my immune system was at like top when I had my own symptom. But if I can get rid of it, then any one of you there can get rid of yours as well. But what I say in my book is this. In a difficult situation, how you choose to handle it will determine the outcome that you get. Okay, so that is why I will advise you to follow the strategy. I posted it on Instagram. My Instagram page is Kate_public speaker. If you are not buying the book, the e-version is there as well. If you don't want to pay for postage, you also get the e-version and be reading that book because that book is a book that's come to help many. I feel so disappointed when I see people that I know, they say, oh, I'm depressed of them. I say, for real? You can't have that book and be depressed. If you are too busy to read it. For lazy readers, I'm working on the audio version, which is going to be on my website, www.triumphinthemidstofadversity.com. Once the audio is out, you'll be able to get access to the audio. Then read that book, guys. That book will help you no matter the difficult situation that you go through in your life. Never give up, guys. You can turn it to triumph. In that situation, you can be successful. You can turn your pain to profit, guys. You can turn your sorrow to success. And you can turn your failures to fulfillment. That is what is possible for you. So when you say you are worrying, you are depressed, you're just like hanging your trophy to the enemy. Don't do that to yourself. You can do much better than that. Be strong. God has created us as human beings to be soldiers. He made us like himself. God can choose to make us like dogs and cats, but choose to make us just like himself in his own likeness and image. That means he really deserves, and expects so much from you and I. So don't be the type of people that want to crumble for little things, because little fights are not for big fights are not for little soldiers. So coronavirus have come, but you know that you can conquer. Okay, you can conquer coronavirus with the approach that you will approach that you choose to use at this time. Your approach to coronavirus and to the symptoms, is what is going to determine, the outcome that you will get. Okay, so guys, let me know what you think and what questions you have. Send your questions and leave it underneath this video. I will give you response. Don't go and die of this thing, because you can survive it, guys. Don't worry about what the research is telling you, that if it's going to kill million people. No, it's not you. Okay, you can look after yourself and you can get well from this. Okay, so that is what you must believe. That you must trust God and you must trust the process. Okay, follow it up. Okay, and if you need more tips on anything, ask me. If I have the information, I will give you. If I don't have, if I have to source for it for your sake, I will do it for you, because I know that calling when you get to a stage when you are calling 111, my dear, that might be frightening for some people, because the line can ring for so long, sometimes no response. That is anxiety on some people already, and when they not pick it, the response you'll be getting is not like before. Somebody will tell you, take this, take that. It's not like that anymore. When somebody 111 is telling you they're not medically trained to advise you, what will you do? That can make some people really give up. So don't give up, guys. Get your garlics, get your ginger, get your lemons, get your warm water. You boil it from the kettle. Get your cough syrup if you are coughing already. Stop all these cold drinks, ice cream for now. If you are the type that was drinking so much alcohol before, please, now it's not time for that. It's time for you to be taking warm drinks, warm water, and the lemon with it, ginger, all those kind of stuff, and eating well. That's what you can do for yourself, and giving yourself a treat, and go and take fresh air in the park, or if you have a garden, that is superb. Relax in your garden and just take it as holiday time, guys. Don't worry. Some people are worried, no, I can't do this, I can't do that. Do you know what happened to me before the COVID-19? My laptop broke. I sent it for repair. I was waiting patient for it to arrive on the 10th. Guess what? It was written off. I was looking to get a laptop, guys. I couldn't get something similar. I wanted to even downgrade to get anything. They were not attending to me in the shop. My child was coming home. I had to run home to get my daughter. I went there again. They say it's finished. You know what it is? I have not had laptop, but I didn't worry too much about it. I was working from my phone. Much I can do. Okay, I did what I could do from my phone. I know it's slow. I know it's not giving me, and I use that time to follow up with the people I've given job to do, to follow up what they are doing and to give them response and all that, and try to negotiate other jobs that need to be done for me. There are things you can do, you see. So don't take this time as as a worst time for you, the time for you to be getting really low in your spirit, depressed. Play music, dance. Okay, if you don't have anything to do now, as I've said to you, there are things lining up. Now, COVID-19 shutdown should ask you a key question. What can you do from the comfort of your home? If it happens that you can't go out, how can you start business? That if you don't even step out of your house, business can still go on. That's the things you should be thinking about now. It's not to be worrying. Difficult situations comes and it gives people opportunities. I said it in my book, guys, that in any difficult situation, there's an opportunity, if not opportunities. So before COVID-19, opportunity was before you. You didn't take note of it because you felt you were okay, because you have your job or you have your business going. And now in COVID-19 symptom outbreak, the opportunities before you as well. It's for you to watch and see it and grab it and be sensitive. And even after this outbreak, there are more opportunities again that are going to be open to you and I. You just need to be sensitive, guys, and grab it and run with it. Okay? And I want to leave you now, and I want to say thank you so much for watching. And leave your comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you really. And what I'm going to tell you before you leave, do not worry. Do not fear. Quit fear. Replace fear with faith. Okay? Replace fear with faith, guys. And do the best that you can do with the tips I've given to you, and believe that you will be fine. Don't panic. Panic is not of God. Don't worry. Don't be afraid of death. If it comes, say, listen, hear you the voice of God. I'm a child of the Most High God. I will live to declare the goodness of God upon the land of the living. You can say those kind of positive ways. You can say, if you're not a Christian, you don't have those kind of words. You can say, you know what? I can't die because the best is yet to come out of me. This is just a little shake. It's going to go away. Just be motivational. Tell yourself those positive things that you want to hear, not what the media is telling you right now. Because the fear. I have a friend who's like, "Oh, Kate, you know what? This is really getting more." I said, "Listen, I'm really surprised that you're really surprised that this is happening. If you know the word of God in the Bible that the world will come to an end one day, and all the things, the signs and symptoms, all the signs, all the things that are going to happen in the Bible is going to happen before Jesus will come. But Christians are still, in so much shock that COVID-19 outbreak came. I'm saying, for real? People read their Bible and sometimes I think they turn it upside down." All right, guys. So thank you for watching, and I want to leave you now. Leave your comment below, guys. I want to hear what you're feeling and what areas you need help, please. Thank you, and I love you lot as always now, and bye-bye. Bye-bye. And I want to say thank you to one of my supporters who just funded us today, funded this show today with some sum of money. I want to say thank you to Walter. Thank you. I've asked him to send him a company information so we can promote his business on this platform. We do everything on from our own pause, but we have somebody, people who are now coming up with some support. I really appreciate him for doing that. Thank you, Walter, for supporting my cause. All the tips I give out there, you felt that I really deserve to have some support. And thank you. Thank you, and bye-bye. Bye. So, I'll finish now. I don't want to go and cut it off, guys. It's a long time I did a live. All right. Create a post. All right. So, yes.